I remember the day as if it were yesterday. It happened in the family living room. I was 6 years old, and Mom picked up the wooden spoon that she always stirred the lemonade with, and she popped me on the backside 3 times. It stung worse than 100 bee stings. I will never forget that moment. Well, you know why I got that spanking that day? Well, I was, as they said, fidgety in church. I was acting up. I was disturbing my neighbors in the pew. I had gotten out of hand. Well, you know why I was fidgety? Well, I was in church, for goodness sake. I was bored. Sorry, I couldn't get all that excited about being with all those boring, stiff people, doing all those boring, stiff rituals. I much rather had been doing that ritual known as playtime. Well, I'm no longer 6. I'm now a little closer to 60. And I admit, I still have those moments when I don't see a lot of joyful people around me, even in church, even good Christian people. Jesus told the parable of the prodigal son to some folks whose faith, frankly, just wasn't filled with a lot of joy. They were known as Pharisees. And on the one hand, they were good religious people, but on the other hand, they just didn't have much joy in their lives. So Jesus told them stories of sheer joy. Yes, the story of the father who welcomes the lost prodigal son home and then throws a party. And then he tells a story of a shepherd who finds a lost sheep and then comes and has a big celebration. Oh, and there's another story about a woman who lost a precious coin. She turned the house upside down. She found the coin, then she called her friends and had a big party. Well, God is like that woman, Jesus said. God is like that shepherd. And God is like that father. They all celebrate because the one that was lost is now found. And so they throw a party. Is there joy in your life? Is there joy in your faith? Is there joy in your church? Remember, after all, we do worship a party God. So let's join the party. I invite you to worship with us here at Bellevue Presbyterian Church in the heart of Nashville every Sunday morning at 10:30 in person or on Facebook Live. This has been another 2-minute takeaway with Pastor Scott. Woo.